So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Elliott. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Running it with their receiver, Cooper. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They'll run it with Elliott. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys!
We can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they've made it pay off.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Watson. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way.
He's got a man, complete. They chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into third and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out.
Be ready. 55.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On second down, it's Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
On second and 9, Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
I'm coming after you.
3rd and long. It's Watson on the move to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That's going to be caught. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run it with Johnson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Duke Johnson taking it in as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Shedding through the defense. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
This is Elliott. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Back at the 42.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Prescott from the gun. Complete to Jason Witten. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Draw play, Elliott. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Elliott. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk.